up here, but oh, okay, it's recording. Perfect. It's gonna end. I don't. I just did a session before this and it ended pretty quick, so I'll have to send you
Okay.
another one and basically restart the
Okay.
recording again.
Okay.
So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna show you the 200 EMA strategy first. It's like literally quick, simple, straight to the point. And like I was telling the last people I just showed, the basically the only way you're going to take losses in this strategy.
Yeah.
But the point of it is 99% of the people that trade seek winnings and 1% seek failure. So in this strategy, we're the 1%, we're going to be seeking failure. So you're going to have some decent loss, not a lot, like they're not, the losses are not going to be big, but you're going to take multiple losses until you basically hit the jackpot. So a little, like, I guess example I could use is just think you're going to the store, you're buying multiple lottery tickets and keep buying them and keep buying them and keep buying them until you finally hit the jackpot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically, let me scroll back. Okay, so everything starts and ends with EMA 200, which is my baby blue line. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, all right.
Hold on. So you don't use what do you call it? You don't use trading view at all?
So I use TradingView, but for this, I use it on here. So if I'm trading on my laptop, this is usually what I'm using. I usually can do it from my phone when I'm on the move. If I'm only entering one position and just kind of like monitoring it. But yeah, so basically the gist of the strategy is whenever price gets near the 200 EMA line, it's a buy and sell type of strategy. So right here, soon as price crosses under this EMA 200, you would have entered a sell right. And basically, to make it simple, you're not going to get out of this trade until price hits that 200 EMA again. Does that make sense?
So the moment the price go below 200, I'll click sell.
Yep, you click sell, and you'll click sell, and this move here just happened to end right here. So you technically, right here where this red line is, this would have been your entry. So if price stopped right here, this would have been your take profit. So you would have took your profit right here. So you would have got, let me see here, from here to here. So you would have got 65 points off that.
Okay.
So yeah, 65 points is not that bad depending on the lot size you're using.
And it could have been more though, right? If you
it could definitely be more if you use a bigger lot size. I just do a 2 or 2.0 or 3.0 lot size. So right here,
if you took profit like at the lowest point.
If you took profit at the lowest point, so that's the thing. So that's what I was gonna say. If you want to take profit, you can, but the point of the strategy is to hold it. So you're gonna have to control your emotions like as much as you can with this, because price, as you see right now, you're gonna give back some points. So you see price stopped all the way down here. You could have took profit here, but we're gonna take profit here every time price touches that EMA 200, because like I said, everything starts and ends with EMA 200.
Okay.
So the point of it is to hold. So like I told the other people I was just showing, you depending on if you're taking a prop firm challenge, if you took this move right here and basically didn't close until here, you either would have passed your challenge, you would have got close to passing your challenge and got some type of profit, or you're basically just going to be holding it until it comes back to that 200, meaning this 200 is going to eventually cross your entry.
Okay, can you just hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
2 seconds. Hello, babe, what's up, babe?
Babe, I'm about to go run and get the Pediasure.
Okay, no problem.
You don't want anything?
No, not at all. Sorry, but that was my wife.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So yeah, so basically as soon as price would have hit here, we would have took our profit and closed that out. Does that make sense so far?
That makes sense, yes.
Okay, so this is just the sell version. So I'm going to show you the sell side. I'm going to show you really quick how
So before you continue, I guess my question is, what happened in the consolidating market?
So when it's consolidating, you're going to still be holding that trade. So no matter what the market is doing, you're holding that trade until it hits this EMA 200. So as you see right here, price came down to right here and then pushed up to our red EMA and never touched the 200. So that's why I said, if you control your emotions, which I've been telling everybody today, if you control your emotions, you're going to let price get to right here. That's fine. And then look what it does. It just keeps dropping off. So if it doesn't touch that 200, you're still going to be holding that trade.
Okay.
I'm going to go back and show you. Okay. So you have that 9, that 20, and the 50, and the 200 on your chart, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm about to send you something on Telegram really quick. You can just look at it just to kind of get a gauge for it, but you'll kind of understand what I'm saying with it. So, all right, I just sent that to you. So the 1, 2, and 3 is basically your zones. The first zone is right here between EMA 9 and EMA 20, which is my green and my yellow line.
Okay.
So this is zone number 1. Zone number 2 is the 20 and my red EMA line, which is the 50. So this little gap in between here. Yeah. And then zone number 3 is the 50 and the 200. And basically, I like to tell people it's like if you order a piece of mail or a package, you're tracking your package the whole way down. So that's what the EMA 9, 20, 50, and 200 is for. So if price came down, price came down and it pushed up to hit our 9 EMA and it kept dropping off. The 9 EMA or if it bounces off here and stays outside here, you know that your that price is moving very fast and you're basically fine. You don't have to worry about nothing. You just know that it's going to keep dropping. Price ended up coming back into here just a little bit and then dropped a little bit, but it was still in that 1 zone. Then as you see, it came up and it got between our 50, our 20 and our 50 zone, and then it dropped off even harder. So the first zone is it's not the strongest, but I guess you can say it's a moderate, like a moderate strength. You can basically expect price to go between here and keep going down. If it goes to this little zone right here, as you see, price came into this zone, our second zone. This is like the second, in my opinion, this is like the second strongest. So if you see price ever go between here, you know that it's going to come down even harder, which as you see these big white wicks, it came down like strong as hell.
Okay.
If it goes in here, which example would be right here, just say price didn't hit that, it didn't break through, so you wouldn't have closed. But you this zone right here basically came right into the zone and dropped down.
Okay.
So that's basically how you're tracking your order. So if you see price pulling back or something like that, don't be worried or anything like that. You're fine. It's gonna eventually bounce into one of these zones and come back down, or it's gonna come back and hit the 200 and you either taking profit, or if you're in a loss, you're just going to take the loss. That was my next point, which I'm about to scroll over. So does that make sense so far?
Yeah, so far so good.
So right here, let's see. Right here. So you see you would have bought right here. So price crossed over our 200. Yeah. So we would have been in a buy. Just say this red line was our buy.
Yeah.
And price came up, but it came back down our 200. We would have took a loss right here. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So basically every time, if price does not keep going up, you're going to take that loss if it goes and hits your 200. So buy, price goes up. Oh shit, came back down, hit our 200. We take the loss right here. Okay. Then we will buy again. Price came back down. We would take that loss because it hit our 200. And then right here, we will buy again. Yes, we're going to be in profit. This is where you got to control your emotions. Price comes back, eventually comes all the way back down, hits our 200, and we would take that loss. Price pushes up again, buy. Price comes back down and hits our 200. So we would take that loss right here.
Yep.
And this is our jackpot. So you bought all these lottery tickets right here. They were fails, but our jackpot is right here. So this is where you enter that sell, as I was just explaining. And then you just like, you can do one sell or you can do multiple, as many as you want to. Just be smart, of course, with your account size. Yeah. Place that sell, and then price will, as you see, price just continue down. And then soon as price came back to hit our 200, we took profit.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me scroll back. I'm trying to get back to.
So you don't use a stop loss?
Nope. Your stop loss is your EMA 200.
Okay.
So this is a perfect one right here. So you see price crossed over. So we would enter the buy right here. Yeah. And then price comes back down, hits our 200. So we're out, we take that loss. And then this time price goes up, and then look where price goes. Price does not come back down until here. So we would have had, give or take, so just say we would have had 100 points off this move right here. This alone right here, about 100. Let me just be.
Okay. Can you just have like a fixed take profit? Because if you took the profit at the top, that's way more than 100.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you can do it, it's like, I try to explain it like, I want people to hold the trade because it's technically a trend trading strategy. So you're going to be holding, and you're going to be the one riding that whole last trend while everybody else is just taking profit, 20 points, 30 points, whatever. You're going to be riding that whole trend, which is how I got 650 points yesterday. I'm just riding 600? The whole trend. Yeah, I had 650 yesterday.
Yeah.
And so like I said, if you're taking a prop firm challenge and say you took this move right here, if you have a big enough lot size where you know you're going to pass your challenge, if it hits, if price goes here and you're like going to pass your challenge with this move, you can get out right here if you want to.
Just get out. Yeah.
If you don't, if you're not close and you still want to hold, you can, and you'll just still hold until price basically comes back down to that 200.
Got it.
But it ended up, the 200 ended up crossing where we entered at, which was right here. So the price, 200. So the 200 will end up crossing where you entered, which is it crossed, just say it crossed right here. So you're going to be way up here. You're going to have a lot of, like I said, you're going to have about 100 some points. And then that's basically like the gist of it. And you're going to be, it really depends. Like, I don't know. Are you doing any prop firm challenges right now?
Yeah, I'm doing, I'm so sorry, bro.
No, it's fine.
Babe, what's up?
There's only the powdered one, so I'm thinking that maybe I should put in one of your whey protein cup and
but the powder one was giving them a stomach upset or something.
That's formula.
Okay, just buy it, babe.
This is just
buy it. Oh, okay. Buy it. I could go to Walmart later when I get home.
Why would I buy it and get it to Walmart?
Okay, babe. I'm on a conference call.
Okay.
Just buy it.
Buy it?
Yeah,
no?
buy it. Sorry, babe.
No, it's fine.
Sorry. I was trying to get my wife on the phone.
No, man, my girlfriend does it all the time.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. If I push too hard, then I'm in trouble tonight.
Oh man, trust me, I know, bro. I'm trying to get done with this stuff before she gets home at 5. I'm trying to get done with all these sessions.
Okay. You're on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, I'm in Arizona. Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Let's see. Where you at?
I live in New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey. Okay. Yeah, my girl, she's from New York.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. So you have the secret strategy and everything with the gap trades and everything, right?
What secret strategy? Oh, as that secret strategy?
Yep. Uh-huh.
I didn't get it, but I knew it was 28 cross 21 cross 28 EMA.
Okay, so I'm basically going to give you, I'm going to tell you the gap trade secret right now. So basically.
Now this is strategy 2, right?
Say that again.
Is this the second strategy?
Nope. So this is going to be a part of this strategy. This is just for extra entries if you want them. You don't have to take them. It's just if you want them.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me find that move. Actually, this one could work right here. So price crossed the 200. So what are we doing right here?
Even like a little gap over there?
No. So once the price crosses the 200 going up, what do we do?
Well, yeah.
So then my purple, well, you probably can't see my pink in there. That's so weird. So just say my yellow and my purple are my 20. No, I don't know why I said that. So my purple EMA is my 28 and my yellow one is my 20. So price, this is a gap trade. So once you're already in the trend is already going.
Yeah.
So we would enter a buy right here.
Yeah.
Right here. So this would be our first entry for a buy.
Yeah.
And we would continue going, price will continue going up. Once price comes down and closes below, basically it closes outside here, like right there. 3? Yep. So if it closes outside of our red EMA right here, and you're gonna add the 4-period envelopes to your chart. I'll send you the settings for that later.
Okay.
But you'll add the 4-period envelopes to your chart. Whenever the envelopes point up, you would take this for a buy, and you would have got you could have got way more than 20 points off this move right here.
Okay.
And then you take profit, and then you kind of just wait for that next one. The next one happened right here. So price closed outside. The
third zone. So the confluences are if it closes in the third zone and also outside the envelope. Right.
So basically, it's going to be so the envelope is only to gauge when to get in. So if you see the envelopes pointing up, I'm gonna send you a picture of that so I can show you exactly. But if you see the price pull back and it pulls back right outside of our red EMA or whatever color you have your EMA, it pulls outside and closes under your 28, which would be right here. Yeah. You would take this for a buy once the envelopes are pointing up.
Okay, got it.
And then you would take that for 20 points. And that would be your take profit. You can get out right there.
Got it.
And then your stop loss can be 25 points if you want it to be, or 30, or you can hold it again until it hits that 200. Like I said, everything starts and ends with EMA 200. So this move right here, we bought, and we would have been in it until right here.
Okay.
So you would have.
This is like pretty much like a way to compound.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. So you would have got on this move. This is 138 points. So just that move, and it would have been more than that because you're catching. You'll be catching the gap trades as it's going up.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, let me scroll down just a little bit, and then where's that other move at? Oh, here it is, right here. This is the one I called yesterday. So you see what that baby blue line is? Like, look at that, bro. Look at all that. Like that did not come back to the 200. So
it just went straight down.
Exactly. So I was in right here at first. So I took a buy and came back down and it hit right here. So I took the loss. I sold and then price came back up. So I took the loss again. But then this is where I hit the jackpot. My entry was right here at this end of this right here. And then it dropped. And then it kept dropping. And then mind you, price stayed outside of our 9 EMA, which is, like I said, our fastest EMA, and it stayed outside, which tells us that price is just going to keep going down very fucking fast. And then it kept going down. And then right here, we finally got a pullback outside of our 28 EMA, our red one, our 50, our 28, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then you would have basically got your entry right here.
Yeah.
and then of course took that baby for 20 points, took your profit, and then you're still holding, you're still holding, you're still holding, you're still holding. You would have got out right here. This is where I got out at. So that was like 700 points that I got yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's basically
what's your winning percentage in this strategy?
So like I'm gonna send you a video of my demo account of what I did yesterday. I was just testing out some stuff. I'm about to send it to you right now. Yeah, where is it?
Yeah, anybody never called me this much before, but now they're calling me. Did you send it? No?
Yeah, I just sent it. It's loading. It was actually a video.
Okay. Oh, it's a video. Okay, got it. Got it.
So once you so you'll see all the losses that I had on there. And of course, those are only bigger losses because I was using bigger loss houses.
Got it.
But you see the losses, and then you see the profit. So all the losses I took basically got ate up easily by the profit that I made. Does that kind of like make sense so far? Like, is it pretty, like, does it sound pretty straightforward to you?
Yeah, so I'm looking at the losses like $20, $19, $18. Yep. So and those are like really the type of risk you're taking.
Exactly. So you're taking very minimal risk. And like if you have a small, like if you're even doing a 1.0 and just say you got in, right here. As soon as that crossed and it comes back down, you're probably losing maybe $1 once it hits right here again. So
that was the same account that you were in profit for 2,700 with the jackpot?
So this was on my demo. So I was taking it on my demo. I also was doing it on my prop firm account. And that basically, I think I did a little bit of a smaller lot. I don't even remember. But I think I did a little bit smaller lots because of the news and everything yesterday. Tomorrow, the news is gonna most likely, I hope it does the same thing again. And you're learning the strategy at the perfect time because if you catch the move tomorrow, you're gonna be.
So I guess my challenge is that's figuring out which lot size to use because I use what do you call it? My Forex fund, MFF.
Okay.
I'm on MFF 100K challenge.
100K.
Right. So like I don't know which.
I would say use a 20. A 20. You could do a 20.50. That's just a 2.50 lot. With my Forex funds, which is
20 lot.
Yeah. So do a 20.50.
What do you mean 20.50?
So you're just gonna I forgot how to calculate their so when I had them, basically you have to do 10 will be your 1.0, 20 will be your 2.0, 30 will be your 3.0. Does that make sense? Got it.
So you use like 20.
Yep. So 20, that's why I said 20.50. So that because that'd be like a 2.50 because you got a 100K account. You're totally fine.
Yeah. I got it. So and the way this works is even if you take the loss when it hits the 200 back, right? Even when you take that loss, it's still not really that far
off. It's nothing. That's the thing. That's why I said you seen all those losses I took, and some of them I wasn't even paying attention for a second, and they were going a little bit higher than I wanted them to, or lower than I wanted them to. If I would have been paying attention, they would have been like maybe $10-11 at most. But then, like I said, remember, finally you bought all those lottery tickets, but then as soon as you catch this one right here, that sell right there, boom, it dropped off and never came back up.
So you manually close and open the trades, you know?
Yep. So it's easier. That's why I said it's really easy to just do one lot size. Just pick just take one trade and just hold it. And just kind of keep going in and out until that trend finally goes into your favor. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. I wish there's a script to kind of automate, right? Did you get in?
Oh, man, trust me, bro. I'm already working on the EA for this strategy.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
So,
that's great.
Yeah, like I said, you're just gonna be you're literally in and out of the market. That's why I said the 99% seek winning. So that 99% of people, if they see price get right here, they're gonna take their points and get the fuck out. The 1%, they're holding it because they know everything starts and ends with the 200. So there's no new trend that's going to start until price touches that 200, whether it's up or down. Nothing's going to change at all. You can have whatever strategy you want, but that 200 is the like the big boy line. Like it's literally where everything starts and ends. If you catch a trade at that area, you know, like I said, you're just going to keep buying and selling. Take the loss. If you buy and it hits it, take the loss. If you sell and it hits, but eventually you're going to figure out and find it's gonna come to you, especially if you're doing it during New York. So you're gonna catch. It's gonna be moving so much. It's gonna eventually start trending, and you're gonna be on the good side of the buy or the sell, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. So that's literally like the gist of it. Do you have any like questions on it?
No, but you say you have other strategies, right?
Yep. So the 20, I'm going to show you the Bollinger strategy. Really quick.
I'm like looking at time. That's why I'm like.
Oh no, you're good.
I don't want this thing to stop us out.
Okay, Bollinger. Damn, where's Bollinger Band? Here we go.
Now this is this is going to be interesting for my psychology.
Say that again.
I said this is going to be interesting for my psychology, right?
Oh, that's why I told everybody in the chat. I'm like, it's like you can hold the trade as long as you want to. Nobody knows that the 200 EMA is like that, basically that good.
Yeah.
Nobody really uses it. I think Jay is the only one. He's been using the strategy as well.
Oh, he uses this strategy?
Yeah. So he takes the scalps.
Okay.
So you see how when he posts, he has like he quick scalps it. So if it shoots up, he's catching it right out of that 200 move.
Yeah.
And then he'll take his profit at the top. He hasn't been holding it. He's been asking me like ways to basically get the most profit. So if it goes all the way to the top, he doesn't want to take that, that 70 points that he's going to be losing when it comes back down.
Yeah. Listen, man, because he risks a lot of money.
Exactly. So yeah, the Bollinger strategy is basically you can do this from any chart time frame you want. Also with the 200 EMA, you can do whatever chart you want. I prefer the 1 minute. And then so this one is literally very simple. So you're gonna do 20 period Bollinger bands applied to close. The deviation, you're gonna put that on 0. So basically, this. Okay, so right here, this clear example. So when you see price push up, price pushed outside of our Bollinger bands.
Yeah.
And this, it stays out there, and then it eventually comes back in. So basically price overextended. When it overextended, you don't want to really do anything. Soon as price closes back inside right here, this will be technically your entry would have been like right here.
When they close back inside.
Yep. So price would have been right there where that red line is I got. And then price would have been right here at this red line. You would have entered right here and you would hold that trade until it hits the middle Bollinger Band. Or you can just use your EMA 9. You can hold price until it comes down and hit your EMA 9 and then you get out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but why didn't you enter on the second red one?
This one here?
So, yeah.
So you didn't enter here because it's outside of the band. So you only want to take a position once price closes inside the band, which is right here.
Yeah, but that closes inside, right? Or no?
So technically this one did. The meeting about to end in 10 minutes. So technically this one closed inside right here. Yep. And then you basically hold.
Oh yeah, I see. You're right.
Yep. So then you would hold it until you can put an EMA 9, or you can just hold it to the middle EMA.
Got it.
That makes sense. And then I'm gonna slide over the EMA 9 just so you can see this real quick. I'll make it quick for you. Exponential. It'll be yellow. So basically, price closed inside here, and this is a gauge to kind of tell you if price is going to keep going down or if it's going to keep going up. So price, you got your entry right here. You could have closed right here. This would have been your TP.
Got it.
And then, or you could have held it to the 20, which is that middle red line.
Got it.
Okay. And you'll know if price comes right here and you see the yellow EMA line is nowhere near crossing the 200 or not the 200, the middle line here.
Yeah.
You know that price is just going to bounce and keep going higher. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
If your yellow EMA, which is your 9, if it crosses, you know that price is going to go down and touch our bottom Bollinger Band.
Okay, you can just hold.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then here, boom, we got price came up, closed inside, came back down, price closed inside right here. You could have took your entry right here. It gapped out. I don't know why it gapped, but it gapped out. And then you took that entry. So you'd have been in profit.
Okay.
And you see price goes up, comes back down. The yellow EMA eventually crosses our middle line. So that means we just hold it to that next top red line.
Okay.
And as of right now, this is perfect actually. It's a Bollinger squeeze, which is basically like you see this like tight little boxed in almost like area. This is called the Bollinger squeeze. So this is where you could potentially get in on big trends as well if you want to use this one, this strategy. Price crossed and it is going up right now. If you see a sharp curve, something like this right here, like this little point, you know that price is going to eventually, if it's doing it on the downside, you know it's going to go down. If you see it cross and like cross up, you know it's going to keep going up.
Okay.
If price continues to push up and closes and keeps closing outside of like these 3 did here, you know that price is going to keep going up. Price is not going to come back down until it closes inside this Bollinger Band.
Okay, got it.
Yep. And then basically you're going to be this right here. Honestly, seems like could be a perfect buy. Price of the 9 EMA crossed our middle band, so this potentially could keep going up.
Up, yeah.
Yep. And if it does that, vice versa, it could potentially keep going down. Okay. And this honestly could have been a support zone right here. If it breaks the support zone, retest it, you can take an entry. As you see it's pushing up now.
It's going up, yeah.
Yep. So if price closes outside of that band, you can damn near expect that it might keep going up. If it closes inside, you just take your sell right here, boom, and you take it to EMA 9.
Got it.
And or you can take it to the middle band.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, that's like, this is more for like a quick scalping in and out. If you want to do bigger lots, that's fine. I suggest doing a 20-point TP and a 25-point stop loss with this strategy.
Okay.
Yep. Or you can do 30, depending on, you got a bigger account. So if you want to test these out, you can. You can definitely do bigger sizes.
Okay. All right,
but yeah, that's literally the gist of it. The RSI strategy, that's literally, you don't need any indicators, you don't need EMA, you don't need anything. You're just going to be using the RSI when the price is in certain sweet zones, sweet spots, which you'll mark them on your I'm just gonna send you a screenshot of it. You'll mark them on your phone. You can only do this strategy from your phone.
From the phone, okay.
The RSI, yep. These other
do you use this?
Yeah, I use the RSI. So on Tuesday morning, so honestly, I'm in Arizona, so at 6:29. So if you have World Clock, download World Clock, and when it's 30 seconds before the market is about to open, you want to enter the trade, which like I said, I'll show you. The email will like explain it as much as it can, or I can just send you a picture of my.
Oh, you're gonna send in the email, you said?
Yeah, I can send it in the email. I'm gonna look at it. I got to send it to some other people too. I'm just gonna.
Okay, no problem.
Things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so once you take that entry, you can damn near be done trading for the day. Once you take that one RSI entry, it's either going to be in a zone to sell or it's going to be in a zone to buy.
So you mean before the market opens?
Right. So you're going to be so at 9:29 with 30 seconds before 10 o'clock, before New York opens, you're going to be in that market 30 seconds before market opens. So
got it. Okay.
Soon as market shoots up, you see how market makes those big ass moves. Soon as it opens up, you're gonna potentially be in on a buy or sell, and you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna whatever prop like not TP, but whatever lot size you use, that's of course going to determine how much you make. But if you do it 30 seconds before the market opens, that's when you're going to profit. You can either be done for the day, or you can, trade the strategy all day. It works on all pairs. The indices, US 30, you would only look at the 30-minute chart to take entries. And like I said, I'll send
so we'll take entry from the 30 minutes.
Yep. So the indices, US 30, and any indices is going to be a 30-minute time frame. And if you see it in a buy or sell zone, you're going to buy or sell, of course. And if you see it in a dead zone, you don't want to do anything with that pair. You don't want to touch it. Just go find a new pair to trade.
Have you tried to track this to see what is the?
I have. One of my trades that I caught, I think it was a Euro USD trade. I ended up passing my challenge off that one. So it was one. I took one trade, and that was like the one that passed it. The regular Forex pairs, you're gonna only use the 4-hour chart. So if you see a buy or sell in the on the 4-hour chart for any other Forex pairs, that's you would take that, and you're only using the 4-hour chart. The indices is the only one you're using
30 minutes. Okay. Yep. But like you say, you haven't what about stop loss and everything? You don't use those, right?
So you're right, no stop loss. So honestly, I tell people sometimes it's gonna go against you, but you gotta control your emotions. So it's eventually, but still be smart about your lot size. If you want to set a stop loss, you can, an amount you're willing to lose if it goes against you. But like I said, 30 seconds before the market opens, that motherfucker's gonna be moving. So it's gonna be going either up or down.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be able to catch that big spike. And once you catch that spike, you get in and out. That's technically what the RSI strategy is. It's like an in and out strategy.
Okay.
I took the 4-hour one. The 4-hour chart is more of a little bit of a hold if you want to. But yeah, like I said, it's very self-explanatory. I'll send you the stuff so you can put it in on your phone. I'll just send you a screenshot of mine.
Okay.
And I'll send you the sweet spots to kind of like the sweet spots are exactly the numbers that I'm going to send you, but that's where you want to take the trades at.
Okay. So you pretty much scan through the you trade in indexes only, right?
So with the RSI strategy, so I usually trade other pairs. Like I did Euro USD when US 30 was acting up, and like I said, I passed my challenge, and I took that trade on the 4-hour chart.
On the 4-hour chart for the pair.
Yeah, for all Forex pairs, you're gonna just do just use the 4-hour chart. I'm gonna send you the thing right now.
But because you're using your phone, though, you can only look at one pair at a time.
Basically, it's not harder. You don't even want to do it on your laptop or TradingView or anything like that.
Yeah.
Only because it's not meant for that. It's meant for your phone, so you can be on the go and trading.
Got it.
And I just sent you. I'm sending it to you right now. So if you look at the numbers, it basically, that's exactly how you're gonna put it in on your phone. So you just go into click RSI, and then once you click levels, you're gonna just basically put it in exactly like that. And then I'll send you the rest.
Okay, awesome.
In a few.
Okay, awesome.
Yep, and it's gonna be my bad. I'm gonna send you this too. It's gonna be period 14, apply to close, and I'm sending that to you.
Apply to close. Okay. Oh, it's about to close the webinar.
There it goes right there. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Yep. And do you have any questions about anything?
No, bro. I think you should do follow up with the rest of your students when everybody.
Oh, for sure. You see that? Look at the price, man. Look what it's doing.
I know it's shooting up, just like you said. yeah, just like you said.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably gonna keep going. It's still